Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. Yes. Good morning to you. This is me listening to the sounds of Seton Hall Pirate Radio, of course. WSOU. Mostly heavy metal. Always a great thing to wake up to in the morning, just for a laugh. It's extremely loud. Good morning, how are you? I'm okay. It's cold outside, and I wore shorts because I'm dumb. I thought it was closer to 50 degrees. It's closer to 40 degrees. I have about a 45 degree zone where I'll put on pants. As Ken Richards said, I am dressing a 12-year-old boy. Forever young. So good morning to you. I'm waiting for my guest. I'm having a guest in the car today, return guest. But you'll see her when she arrives. But yeah, so I'm in the car. I'm hanging out. This morning I actually had to throw my jacket on the windshield of the car because, as you might be able to see from outside, from the blown out exterior of the car, that it is the time of year where the sun is rising higher and higher every morning. But right now, where it currently is blasting me in the face. Oh, good morning, Ina. How are you? Please, I did order coffee. Please enter the car. It's open, or I'll open it for you. Oh, maybe I didn't even have it unlocked. That would have been rude. Rude indeed. Here we go. Oh, yes, please don't get hit by a car.
Oh, this was not meant to be.
Yep. Well, stir stick.
It fell on the ground, so I can't use it anyway. This is my first... I don't like this, clandestine thing.
You don't like clandestine?
I understand why.
Yes, good morning, Gwynne. How are you?
Hi, interwebs. I can lean over.
Sure, no.
And this is a punch card for you.
Oh, thank you. Good morning, and Ina is watching from Milwaukee.
Hi, Ina. Who's Ina?
Just a friend from Milwaukee, from my days in Milwaukee.
I think this is yours.
Okay.
And I brought you... I wasn't sure what kind of sugar you prefer, so I brought you both.
Oh.
But now you can't stir it.
That's okay.
The stirrer was on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Well, I dropped it back there.
I understand.
You growing a beard?
This is called... Jody had surgery,
know.
so I just grow it because I won't be smooching anybody. So...
She needs extra smoochers after surgery.
It's to discourage my own urges.
Grow in a beard.
Mm-hmm. No,
seriously, I want to see the full-on Grizzly Adams.
But this is how long it gets.
No.
I trim it.
No, but
I have the Miami device to give myself that 5 o'clock shadow.
Well, I like it, but I really want to see full-on beard.
No, Jody hates full-on beard. She despises it.
She overrides.
Yeah. So if I grow, whenever I grow it, after a certain amount of time, I get a. Oh no! Here's a napkin.
I'm all sorts of messed up. See, this is what happens when you go to Joe Coffee for the first time. Watch that.
Dab your coffee.
Oh dear, I'm a mess today.
But yeah, so if I do grow a beard, she cannot contain herself and her
with her loathing.
Her loathing. So shortly,
after
it reaches a certain amount, she'll be like, "So we've grown a beard now." Or,
I wouldn't want to be married to a beard, but I do like to look at it sometimes.
My coworker, Beth, her husband always has a beard. And now she actually makes...
It brings me amusement.
Beard oils that she makes to, keep it soft and smells nice.
See, no.
You don't want a little sandalwood beard?
No, that's nasty. No.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, so,
but
how was LA?
LA was okay. I'm going to make sure that we're getting both of us in here. LA was, it was probably one of the better trips to LA. So, was it last week? 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago. I went to LA. Is it cold?
It's hot in here.
That's because it was freezing in here before. I'll turn this down. And turn this down.
You did have it on at 78.
I did. I had it on higher even before. Because it's, because I'm wearing shorts because I'm a dum-dum.
Because you're always, because that's your thing.
But anyway. So I was in LA, and I got to see lots of my friends.
Yes, your virtual friends.
My virtual friends
people.
and real friends.
Yeah.
IRL. and I got to have lots of meetings and talk to people.
Oh, that's
And
always
it was
fun.
nice. It was nice because people open
you
up
did
to me and they like to
professional-
tell me
oh.
stuff.
Like secrets?
Yes. But
Really?
I have to keep their confidence. Oh, now I've spilled coffee all
See,
over
I
myself.
know. I think it's,
This is like
I
the
think
beginning
it's
of
the
a
fault-
pornography. Oh no! Coffee all over myself
I think
in the
it's
morning.
the fault of
This
this
lids?
is poor design. So far, I'm not excited about my Joe's coffee.
This is your first Joe's.
Very first.
Joe's, of course, being the place that opened up across the street.
Right.
In the old dog grooming place. I have more use for Joe's than I did for the dog grooming.
Well,
Although
I
I
do
miss
too, but
seeing Jeeves.
Oh,
the,
right.
The kitty in the
I
window.
thought it was Gigi.
Maybe it was Gigi. Yeah.
Yeah, that cat was cute.
And they used to let it out all the time, and we also
Oh
used to
yeah,
see
and
it
she'd
in our.
sit there.
We'd see it in the. It got out and it would be in our courtyard
Really?
early on,
Oh.
and then I think they kind
Brave
of clamped
cat.
down on that.
Oh.
But anyway, so I saw my. I every night I had my my dance card full.
That's great. That's how you roll.
Like I gave people enough heads up that I was coming, that
That's
they
what
were
it's all
prepared.
about.
Normally I just sort of like, hey, I'm here. Like I pop
And you're
up
like,
like a.
dude, I have a dentist appointment.
Yeah, or I live in California, so
Right.
seeing anybody takes an hour.
Yeah, so I'm not into it tonight because it's Tuesday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
I understand.
instead, because everyone was advised in the future. Even on I was there for Valentine's Day, which is
A curious choice.
it's a weird time that they last year too that they did it on Valentine's Day, the same
Oh.
class. So that blows. But I did. But I ended up having dinner with an ex-coworker who was a lady, and everyone at the restaurant we had dinner at kept being like, Valentine's Day, and we were like, no,
Not really.
not really.
No,
and
it's
at the
February
end we got a
14th.
rose anyway from the restaurant.
Did you get it or did she?
I let her have it.
They only give you one.
They only gave us one.
That seems wrong.
It's these modern times.
And
it seems
presumptuous.
more wrong. And then I let her take a picture of me with it in my teeth, like.
And that was your Valentine's gift for Jody?
No, yeah. I was like, I had dinner with another lady. Here's a picture of me with
Look
her.
how much fun I'm having.
Yeah, the
Happy
rose.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Love
happy
you.
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that would not go down well.
No. And then got to see an old punk rock band that
Oh, I saw that on your
the
Instagram
Dickies.
post.
The Dickies are. It's funny because they're from 1977, so it's a real old school punk rock.
Yeah.
And they're known as more bubblegum punk because they used to do cover of the Banana Splits
Oh, right.
theme song,
Yeah,
and they
yeah,
did
yeah.
Gigantor. And the guy has a very high pitched voice. But now, he's got to be in his 60s.
I actually did not know there was a genre called bubblegum punk. Excuse me while I clean
I don't
up
think
after myself.
I don't
Or
think.
is that a glue?
I think that was what the media termed it.
Yeah. Well, I never heard that. But I get
Because
it.
it's very silly.
Yeah, I get it. Like surf punks.
Yes.
I don't know if they fall in that category, but they're kind of
Not
silly.
not as humorous, I don't think.
No fat chicks? They're pretty humorous.
I don't know them.
Yeah, they're hard to find nowadays, but they were pretty funny.
A band called No Fat Chicks?
No, the band was the Surf Punks. But one of their
the Surf
songs
Punks.
was No Fat Chicks.
Oh, I do remember this band now.
Yeah.
I thought you meant surf punk as a genre.
No, but it should be a genre.
Interesting.
I like the sun coming in, but I guess I'm not really on camera.
Yeah, but
Sorry,
if the sun
interwebs.
comes in, it's like it looks like
Right, then I'm like, ah.
yeah.
Okay, we won't do that.
But
Who else is there?
it's
Oh, hi, Ina. What's gross?
I don't know, something we mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Uh,
Was it spilling coffee all over ourselves?
But the or maybe the pornography maybe.
Oh yeah, that was gross. Thank you, Ina.
It's never too early to talk about.
You
pornography.
notice I just skipped right over that one.
It's okay.
Speaking of pornography, how's the podcast?
I'm torturing myself over this latest episode. It's like a topic that I was kind of like lukewarm on. It's about men who wear bras, right? Which is
Like because they enjoy it,
well, there's
or
they're
because
both
they
sides of
have
the
man
coins, both. So, and then some of them are like transitioning, and some of them just really like it, and then some of them have breasts.
Right.
And it's all about like, when they discovered they wanted to wear a bra all the time, whether their wives are supportive or not. Whether they
No
like-
pun intended.
Exactly. And then whether or not they have Yeah, it's like the first time. Having sex in a bra and panties, like how great that is.
Wait. You said nothing about panties.
Well, some of these guys, it's not just
a word I hate.
Panties.
Yes, I don't even want to say it. It makes me uncomfortable. And I am not the only
business.
One.
What do you call it? How do you prefer it?
I don't know. I try not to.
Undergarments.
My underpinnings.
Yes. My booty cloths. I don't know what would you call them.
Okay, come on.
I'm trying to think of different ways to
underpinnings.
Underpinnings. Seems a little medieval.
Exactly.
Oh, all right. But yeah, so it's these guys who are like
strange.
Well,
is it strange or is it?
It's
almost not strange enough.
It's almost not. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's my problem with it. This,
I can see that.
With my podcast, often the question is it salacious enough? Or is it a slice of...
Yeah.
Is it a peek enough into the world to be worth doing?
I don't know that it's salacious enough. Because if there are people that do it because they have a need, then you're kind of like mocking those people.
But no, I
know you're not, but it could come off that way easily.
I really endeavor not to.
Right.
Ever since the sneeze fetish forum, and when the teenage girl who was the focus of the first post emailed me to tell me that I was a terrible person.
Because you're making fun of her?
In the earlier episodes, I would more openly mock. And that episode started with someone emailed me and said, hey, have you heard of this forum? My friend just discovered his girlfriend is on this, and this is a post that she posted about him. And so I read this post that was from this girl, and then it was like, it was the guy who sent it to me sent it to me sort of conspiratorially, and they were both like laughing at her. Oh. And the episode sort of started with that sort of vibe where I was sort of
trolling
in on it with these dudes making fun of this guy's girlfriend. She did post a very long post about the time that he had triplets, which is like when you sneeze 3 times in a row. It's like, she was like, oh, so cute. I got so excited. He did pepper in the nose for me, and he sneezed, and it was so adorable. Sweet,
Okay.
So well, look at you. How dare you roll your eyes at the sneezing fetish people.
I'm not really. I just don't need to hear about it.
Well, that's what my podcast is all about.
I know, it's true. Hey. But I think what's funny is when you just read it in your pleasing manner and don't judge.
Well, that's what I do
Don't imply any judgment.
Although I do laugh occasionally.
Because you have to.
Because either the phrasing is weird or the concept that someone's has normalized something bizarre, silly. That it's just. But there was. So I've been going. I was going through it last night, and the whole time I had been like, "Is this good enough? Is it good?" I was torturing myself, and I was laughing while I was editing it. So I was like, "Okay, I made a mistake. I forgot what I had read. I need to, because it's actually pretty funny."
When will it go up?
I gotta finish editing it. Hopefully, I can finish editing it tonight. Then it will go up tomorrow.
All right.
But I was feeling pretty down about it, and then I got 2 emails from heaven. From a Navy psychiatrist who listens to my podcast, and it was effusive about how much he really enjoyed it, and how it is helping him through some tough times. And then another one who said that she was listening to my last episode, which has been up too long now, which is the second part of the Human Centipede story, the illegal audiobook that I read, and unauthorized, I guess, but
illegal,
saying that she had been listening to it while she was working at her coffee barista job or something, and that the business next door was like, "Are you listening to pornography?"
Oh.
There's nothing pornographic about it. It's just a lot of description of people being sewn to people's butts.
It's too early in the morning for this.
It's never too early. How is it too early? You just don't know. Is it? Here's the question: is it ever the right time?
Well, that's a good question. Yeah, that's true. I see your point.
Yeah, I mean, you're familiar with the Human Centipede.
Sort of. Again, I try not to dwell on things like that.
Well,
I like sunshines and rainbows, Lou. You know me.
Well, we got sunshine
Exactly.
on a cloudy day.
Yes. These cups are a total fail.
They are not the greatest, although I don't remember quite having so many drips in the past.
Maybe it's me. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe they gave you the dribble one.
Yeah.
Remember dribble cups, everybody?
Yes.
Which was a cup that had like small perforations in the lip.
Yes.
Right. So
Under here.
So that when you drank, it would
It would
spill
dribble
on
down.
you.
Yes.
I mean,
Classic.
an American innovation that cannot has. I think that might have been the peak.
Yeah, it probably was.
Although,
hey, is Ina the only person watching?
probably.
Oh yeah, one.
Well,
Hi,
you
Ina.
never know. It's like there's definitely times when there's other people watching that I can't
Stalking?
see.
Oh.
Either they're friends of you, like someone who's not on my friends list, or
Oh.
something like that, and I'll see later that other people were watching. But
Did I get any promotion?
I did. I put your name on there.
Like,
I tagged you.
but yesterday, so people would know when to tune in.
Well, I didn't know. I thought you were coming in
That's
the,
true.
the
I
later
didn't.
one.
I surprised you.
You did. I was like, oh, what? Oh, is the car
Is the
ready
car-
for guests? Oh, my. I'm sorry. It's in the state it's in.
What's
It's,
wrong with it?
No, nothing.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Just
It
me
actually
up.
looks pretty good, and there's no pineapple or watermelon daiquiris everywhere.
I know. Well, that is now like almost a year and a half in the past.
I know.
Back in the old apartment. You know what? I need to get my speaker back from Rick.
You do, because I saw it there recently, and I debated bringing it home, but
It's
then I
okay.
knew you were going away and Jody was going away, so
Oh.
I thought I wouldn't see you. Who? What?
Bye.
Oh, bye, Ina.
Oh. Okay.
Nice
Bye.
to see you. Come visit us in Brooklyn.
Come see us.
Why is that funny?
I'll tell you later.
Okay. Okay. So what are you doing today?
Well, today I got to go into work and figure out a project that I'm working on. Make some plans. I'm going to book a ticket to go to Las Vegas for the National Association of Broadcasters event that's happening there, which is basically a big TV industry
Cool.
technology event. Right, so we go and see what's coming as far as like, is 3D really going to happen? Or not 3D. 3D has already not happened. But like, is VR making any
Yeah.
advances? Is AR doing anything that's interesting?
That sounds cool.
It is. All
When
the
is
new
that?
cameras. It's in April.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like a week after my birthday.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Are you there for a weekend? We can all come visit. I've
No,
never
it's
been to
like
Vegas.
week time stuff.
Let's stay for the weekend. Invite your friends.
That wouldn't be, it's not a bad idea. Talk to Jody about it. We always have to figure out what to do with the jerks.
Brats.
But,
Brats can come.
it's, no, because I spend so much time at the all-mail reviews.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
You
Well,
know.
they can hang by the pool with
The Thunder
with
from
the
Down
moms.
Under are like, yes, it's beefcake. They're really talented.
Yeah. And they're Australian, so,
Yeah.
they have those accents. that
Yeah, I forget, like, when we were there, I kept being like, guys, Thunder Down Under, what's going on? Like, we're going to get these tickets or
When
not?
are we going?
We were staying at the MGM last year, which had, like, that hip-hop mime show where they all wear, like, the masks. I didn't go. I didn't see anything.
I've never been to Las Vegas.
It's neat. Hey, Constantine. Good morning to you.
Oh, hi, Constantine.
We walked the whole strip. The problem is that it's really, it's clearly designed for you never to leave the strip, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's not hard to. You
Right.
just need to go like 2 blocks in one direction.
Right.
2 very long blocks. But they make it so that it's hard to. There's just so many alleys and attractions and ways to go from casino to casino that you don't. I'm told that there is a fantastic tiki bar there.
To see that, I would go see.
Yeah.
I love a good
The
tiki
Las
bar.
Vegas Chinatown is supposed to actually be a thing.
Really?
Yes, but
See, we could do a whole cultural visit to Las Vegas and get off the strip.
Yep.
I think that would be good, and then we could report on it on
And
your
we could go to all the
here.
different bars that were
We could
saved
do
by
a
Bar
live.
Rescue.
We could do a live alternate side from Las Vegas.
Okay. Sure.
We could just cross from one, and we could just stand on the opposite side of the street.
Sure.
I don't know if they have alternates out there. Probably
I
not.
doubt it.
I doubt it too.
But you know what's funny? Like, so before the economic collapse, whatever, it is funny.
It's like the collapse of my coffee drink.
You know, Vegas was huge, booming.
Yes.
And there's like famously one suburb of there built like a giant police station.
Henderson.
Is that it?
I don't know. That's the only suburb of Las Vegas I know. My
There was
sister
some
lived
like,
there for
you know,
a big
satellite
time.
subdivision. They built this giant police station. It cost millions of dollars to build, and there are all these things. And then basically no one moved to that subdivision because there was a collapse, and all the people who bought houses went underwater, and they all got out. And they ended up having to like rent most of the police station as office space to other businesses because there was not enough money. No, not enough local taxes and stuff in order to do it. So, but since we're in this 10-year slow economic rise, now people are moving back to Vegas. It's like an exploding area. So if you bought in during the bubble pop,
you're in good shape.
You're in good shape. Yeah.
All right.
Plus, no matter what the situation is, people be gambling. So that if you move in the casino system, it's
lousy with money.
It always is.
Right.
I was talking to my friend Jason. He sat in here, Sinful Enigma. I don't think no one's ever met him because Jody met him.
He's a sinful enigma.
He is. He came here with his wife. We had dinner.
Yes, I heard about it.
He also sat in my car, and he was telling me because I called him.
Wait, I need a code name.
Jason, that's his name. Oh, you need a code name? You want it? You need to
I'm sorry to change.
You need
subject.
a gamer tag.
Okay.
We'll have to think about that.
All right.
But he told me because I really was curious about, and I feel like there's not enough vision into this. Is when you have like the progressive slots where you've been to a casino. Have you been to a casino?
Yes, in Atlantic City.
So my friend Sinful's company developed the Willy Wonka slot machine. And
he's the one, right? You told me.
It has you see these numbers that are is it what is driving this number quickness and why? Or sometimes it doesn't move fast, sometimes it does. And he was saying that all of those machines, all of the Willy Wonka machines, are networked across the entire gaming areas. Like it's all governed by some crazy gambling commission. And so it's not just in that casino, it's in the entire gambling district that is controlled by this whatever Overwatch or whatever state boundaries they draw. And that's how the progressive slots. So you're basically putting in money to the progressive slots across the entire network of Willy Wonka machines. And the Willy Wonka machine, I did win $30.
Whoa.
But I mean, I had no idea what was happening.
Well, does one ever know what's happening?
Well,
with
a regular real slot machine, they
don't even have those anymore, do they?
Double E.
The one on
Yeah,
Bandits?
sure they do.
They do?
Yeah. So with those classic ones, your triple diamonds, I don't know,
3 lemons.
Yeah, they were you can tell I missed. It's 3 things,
right?
And there's all these little lines crisscrossing, and you're like, yeah, okay, nothing.
Right.
But with the Willy Wonka machine, you do it, and then all these crazy lines happen across the screen, and sometimes the screen would expand, and these Oompa Loompas would come out and stretch out the number of reels for some reason, and you'd get bonus spins, and I'd be like, I have no idea what's happening. Am I done? Am I out of money? I don't know what's happening.
That makes it seem like way too manipulated by someone else. Now, obviously, they're all manipulated by someone else, but the classic rollers, they can't be manipulated on the fly.
No.
They just so it's really truly about the luck of how they land.
Right.
But these new digital things, somebody's controlling that, so somebody else is determining your luck.
Well, it's all set.
Right, but it's a program. But that seems not as much fun or not as fair.
We watched a thing about a guy who had worked on slot machines. He was just a classic, really smart guy who decided he taught himself how to program slot machines and got a job in the industry, and then figured out how to make a circuit board that you can insert into a machine in like less than 5 seconds, and then you'd be able to control when you got jackpots. Oh, I want to change this light on your face. It's brutal.
There,
oh, there you go. Perfect.
See, I'll be my own LD.
There you go. Thank you. And so he did a scam with a dude where he knew where the guy had to stand to block the view of the cameras, and he was able to open this one slot machine, throw in this chip into the motherboard, close it, and then this guy won $100,000, and he had a crew of people who would go and knew how to trigger
Did he get
this
away
machine.
with it?
Well, because one of the dudes, it's always a human factor, right? This one guy was just like, "Man, we robbed this casino," or one of them blabbed or blew it.
Because the house always wins. Don't kid yourself.
Yeah, it's just like did you watch the season of Twin Peaks?
No, we talked about this last time.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's been like 8 months since you said.
You know what I find? Yeah, but I'm not going back and watching it.
Okay, I'm not asking you to.
I did, however, finally sit down and watch all of Westworld.
Oh, yeah, how was that?
Amazing.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 or 3 episodes, and
I did. That's exactly what I did,
mm-hmm.
and I was kind of like, I like it, but I don't really get it. But it takes about to like the 5th till you start seeing it. Oh, I see what's happening here,
mm-hmm.
and then it gets really good. It's very
good. It's not the same without Yul Brynner. But a guy I used to play Halo with,
James Madsen.
Ptolemy Slocum is in there as he's one of the scientists. He's kind of like a balding redheaded guy who
Is he kind of heavy set?
No,
he's not the bad guy.
No. He's like one of the technicians that you see them like.
Right, because there's really like 2 technicians that you end up kind of that are part of the story.
Yeah, so I used to play Halo with that guy a million years ago, and he
Beyonce song.
He became a World of Warcraft addict. So, but he still managed to be an actor. He's been in a lot of the Geico commercials, and
I love Geico commercials. Can we talk about how great they are?
With Flo?
No, Flo is the other one.
Sorry, progressive commercials. I'm sorry.
Geico are the funny
You
ones.
know, you don't think progressive ones are funny?
They're okay.
Well, they've moved away from Flo.
They have.
Now they're sort of exploring the full universe of the progressive.
Right, but that doesn't
employees.
interest me. I like Geico. I think whoever does their ads.
I think eventually we're going to see the lady from the Toyota commercials and Flo in some sort of foxy boxing match on TV.
That would be awesome. Yes, that would be great. And then we could get all the evil guys from the Spectrum commercials. I think those are very funny too.
Which evil guys?
You know the commercials for Spectrum, and because they're saying how their tagline is that.
That satellite
is evil.
So I did it.
Those guys are awesome.
The guy who plays the Spectre of Death, I know from improv.
He's hysterical.
Yeah,
They're all hysterical.
Chris Schneider used to live here in New York, and we had brunch with him once on Smith Street, and then shortly after that he moved to LA. And I saw him maybe 3 years ago before he landed this sweet deal.
Yes.
I did laugh at his trying to chop the tree with
with his chopper.
Yes,
this is
the
not a
scythe.
chopper.
Yeah. Oh wait, I have a chainsaw. Those are great commercials.
Yeah, they're very
Although
funny.
I'm afraid that the puppet is going to be like the breakout star.
The puppet is hilarious.
The
I like the
weird
one where they're
woman.
watching the movies, where they're playing charades because the satellite.
Like, you mean a puppet's tail? Ruin it for everybody else.
Yes.
A puppet's tail.
Yes. Yeah, the puppet is pretty awesome.
Yes, and I like the fact that
Who's
everyone's
that?
afraid of the puppet.
Eric Marchiak.
Eric Marcisak. He's another person that I know from improv. He also knows
Hi, Eric
Chris
Marcisak.
Schneider from his improv days. Now
Morning,
he lives in
peeps.
Canada and works in the video game industry. And he has a baby.
Oh, hello, baby.
And
Who's probably
he
up by
was
now.
taking curling lessons.
Well, isn't that what you do in Canada?
I guess. I mean, he became a citizen, dual citizen. So
That's probably part of the test.
well, I think it's part of your yearly loyalty pledge.
You
is
have to
that
play it too.
you show off your curling skills.
What are we going to do now that the Olympics are over?
I don't know.
I really didn't see much of it.
Oh well, how was your trip to Mexico? We barely scratched the
It was
surface.
delightful.
Our time is almost up. It's actually up. But
Oh, one more minute. Mexico was great.
yeah,
Isla Mujeres.
Isla Mujeres. So I had to look it up. Is it popular?
We should stop talking about it because I
Oh,
don't
you
want,
don't want
it
it
to
to
become
be
more
popular?
But it's very, very teeny. It's about as big as this car.
Yeah. Sounds like a fantastic little place.
It was fantastic.
It looked nice.
It's beautiful, easy to get around. People are super nice. Bike riding, lying in the sun, iguanas.
Oh, no, and no bike crashing.
No, this time I did not, but I
Okay.
did wear my helmet.
Oh, good.
I insisted that I wear my helmet because I learned
Lesson
my
learned.
lesson the hard way.
Word
Yes.
up.
But most people ride mopeds and little golf carts.
Well, I rode a little moped in L.A. because you can just rent it. No, I don't. Ace should have been. I didn't see Ace leave, but I may have been.
Maybe he went out the back way.
No, he has.
He knew you were going to be here. Oh, yeah.
He may have gone out. I was
He had to have left. It's 8 o'clock.
not paying attention. He has to be at school by now. But what was I going to say?
Something about your moped.
Oh no, yeah. They have these cool little bird scooters that you like. You just use your phone to unlock,
Oh.
and then it's 15 cents a minute to ride them.
Oh.
And it's this little electric thing, and you're done. You just leave it wherever you're done.
Where is this? Oh, in LA.
In L.A., yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah, it was neat. Like, it took me a minute to get used to it. Because I was just like, you know. And I guess they've drawn some fire recently because some kid got run over by a car.
Oh, oops.
That's what happens. But it could have happened on his regular scooter, too. He wasn't wearing a helmet.
Indeed. That's
But
true.
they were very popular until mine ran out of juice. And then I had to walk.
Then you just threw it away.
Yeah, I was like,
It
oh, it's
just
out of
shows you
power,
that.
and I threw it under a bus.
Don't need this anymore.
No. But I'm always surprised that sort of thing can exist. A thing where people just leave
It is a little strange.
probably like a $300 or $400 scooter just in the
Yeah.
street.
Yeah.
I mean, clearly you can take it home, and I'm sure it has a GPS so it knows where it is all the time.
Yeah.
But I think in New York, that
I'm sure
would
you
be
could hack that though.
destroyed or stolen.
Yeah.
They if you live in LA and you belong to the Bird, which is what it's called, you can make money charging them overnight. Du Bois. And it had a picture of like Drinky Crow. Do you remember Drinky Crow? Like,
Yes. Boyd.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what we'll do. We'll start it in here.
I'm
We'll start
taking
it in
right
Brooklyn.
on the Boyd.
We'll start it in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And we'll call it Du Bois.
Let's do it.
I'm totally in.
All right. No one steal our idea.
Yeah. You
All
heard
right.
it here first, interwebs. Hey, there's 3 people.
I know. It's
Who's the
exciting.
third?
Oh, let's see. Doesn't say.
Eric.
See, sometimes it doesn't say. Oh, that
Constantine.
person left when we went to go
And
see who it was.
Oh, shady.
Yeah, we can see later. They can't hide.
Yeah, you can't hide from the interwebs.
Okay.
Jeez, where's the camera? Oh, it's over here.
Hmm.
I'm like, all right, well, this has been fun.
As always, thank you for coming and sitting in my car with
Next
me.
time we can sing karaoke. Oh, wrong show.
Well, we can. It just won't be as good as.
Oh, it'll
James
be
Court.
so
Oh, you think it'll be
much
good?
better.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, bring your playlist.
Oh, I have it with me.
Oh no,
At all
you're
times.
prepared at all
Yeah,
times.
I'm prepared at all times.
You'd be like, you have all your karaoke classics ready
yes,
to go.
I do. They're ready to go. Well, I only have the titles. I don't have like the
Oh.
music.
I should before we go. I tell you, I'll send you this link to this thing on Facebook. You're on Facebook, but you don't go on Facebook.
No, I mean,
But there's
I
a great
actually try
video.
Not to, I tried to cancel my Facebook, and you can't really.
Well,
Creepy.
it's forever preserved in amber.
It's creepy.
Um,
Hi, dude. What's he doing?
But there's a great video, a 90s commercial for a CD called Punk, which I'll share with you, which is
Okay, excellent.
terrible.
You can email me that. Not
Data
Facebook
through
it.
the network.
Excellent.
Yep.
All right, bye, interwebs.
Bye. See you guys
Talk to
later.
soon.
Have a nice day.